Hey everyone, this is Abid, and in this video I will show you how you can create dashboards in Metabase. Now, dashboards in Metabase are collections of questions that you have asked them before. Here we have an example of a dashboard that you can find it when deploying Metabase at the first time. It's called the e-commerce, so you can go and check it out. Now, we can see here we have several cards with charts and tables, as well as headings and text. We also have several tabs up here. Of course, you can add filters to your dashboard, which we will cover it in a separate video. We can have also linked cards in which you can connect to any tables, models, dashboard, or even collections. So you can organize your dashboard and make it easier to navigate between related data or jump directly to something else. For example, here we have a dashboard collection. Let's check it out. And this is like easier. From the dashboard, we come up here. Now, to create a new dashboard, press on New, select Dashboard. Let's give it a name, example dashboard, and let's save it in the dashboard collection. Of course, you can create a new collection, or you can choose the collection where you saved all your question, which make more sense. Now, here we are in the edit mode of the dashboard, so you can add the questions or you can ask a new one. If you don't know how to ask a new question, make sure to watch our video about it. Now, for this example, let's add a few questions. For example, number of accounts, revenue and orders over time, sum of total by category, and the cumulative count of accounts. Okay, you can adjust each card, you can resize them, or you can move them anywhere you want. So let's just adjust it to make this dashboard a beautiful one. Okay, this one like this, that. Okay, let's add a heading, press on T, and let's call it sales analysis, for example. And let's add some text. In the text, you can use the markdown. For example, you can add heading here, or text variable, like let's call this heading 1. And here are some text about this dashboard, anything that can be fit. And I will link an article about using markdown in your dashboard in the description box. Make sure to check it out. And when you save it, you can see this is the heading and this is the text. But let's move them up here. Let's edit it again. Okay, and let's move them up here. So now the best way to add your cards directly to the dashboard is actually by using the preset layout that we have them under the section here. Let's create a new tab and let's select the section. We can see we have several layout options. Let's select the first one, and you can see directly we have 4 cards and a heading. So this will be way easier from adding your questions from the beginning. You have a preset layout, that's a pretty cool one. So let's type the heading here, and you can add each question. You can add a question to each card by pressing on the card and add any question you want from your collection. And let's do another one here. Okay. Now, of course, you can add filter from here. Again, we will discuss this in a separated video. And also you can adjust the width of the dashboard if you want to make it as a full width, or you don't want. Depends on your screen size or whatever you want. Now, on the card level, you can edit each card. You can move them to another tab. Let's, for example, move this one to tab number 1. You can even edit the visualization on each card. But for charts, you can edit the axis or change the color of it, like this one, for example. But for text card, let's go back to the first tab. Here we have this text card. You can make the background transparent. You can even adjust the alignment of the text, whatever you want. Also, let's save it. Also, you can replace the card themselves by another question. For example, here, let's check it out. And you can duplicate them as well. Now, this is all are done in the edit mode of the dashboard. So let's save it. And I want to show you something else, that here we can export this dashboard as a PDF, or this tab actually only. So we can see how it looks. You can share it with your clients or with your managers or colleagues. You can also duplicate the whole dashboard, which is if you have like a preset of a dashboard and you just want to do some edits, this will be a great one. Or you can even move it to another collection if you want. If you want to embed it, you press on sharing button here. We will have a separated video about the embedding. And the last thing I want to show you is that you can edit each question on the dashboard when you're not in the edit mode. Like, for example, here you can edit this question. So when you are in the edit mode, you can customize the cards, you can move it anywhere you want. And when you're not in the edit mode, you can just directly edit the question on any card. And yeah, that's it. This is the basics of creating a dashboards in Metabase. Give it a try and give it a thumb up for this video if you like it, and see you in the next one.